Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Listen, want to do a quick update. So I just uploaded another video about the dust bucket on the screen. Check this out. So when Mr. Moore, when he had mentioned after they said he broke into the girl's apartment, the Mistress' apartment, and then grabbed some butter knives, and he's gonna unalive himself. Yeah, whatever. With butter knives, by the way. Oh, we're scared. Oh my god, butter knives. Oh my gosh, no, never. After he allegedly did that, Sherrone Moore, notice she called her lawyer, and he was blaming her to say that, hey, that she like ruined his life. Here's the deal. So they did the investigation. They said this is all allegedly. Both parties denied the affair, but she was fired. Now, it wasn't before, so they both denied the affair. She was then fired. He was still employed. So what? The reason I think he said that, blaming her for him being fired. After the investigation, they fired her. Then they're saying she took her phone and she took to the university. She showed them the text messages between her and Sherrone Moore, between him, the text messages and the emails and maybe some pictures. They're saying that she took that information to the school. Yes. And then that's when the school fired him. So let me guess. He probably expected Becky to go ahead, hey, you know what I'm saying? She's so wonderful, and protect him. And she did it. So that's why I said, oh, now that's why he's saying, again, accountability. But that's buckets is what they do. Everyone's fault but theirs when they engage in some stupid behavior. So yeah, so the girl was fired first. He was still employed. I mean, come on, they need him to be the coach. Girl, they can replace her within the next 5 minutes. So she was fired. He was still employed. So she took the text messages they're saying and the emails. She took the information to the university. When they saw that, that's when they realized, oh, so both of y'all been lying. He lied too. And that's when they fired him. So then he flips out, goes to her apartment, breaks in, and boom. So him blaming her, that's why. Because in his mind, which I can see him thinking that, they think everybody loves them. These women don't love you. They love what they can extract from you. So that's why he's blaming her. He probably would have still had a job. He probably would have still had a job if she hadn't shown those text messages. And hold on, check this out. I know some people do they're very creative, a little manipulative. They do very calculated dating. What I mean by that, they're researcher guys, taking social media out, students like to what he likes to do, yada yada, where he goes, especially if it's a black man that has money. And so then, oh, he frequents this bar. All of a sudden, he'll make her way over there, and she knows he likes this sport, and she'll familiarize herself with it. And then she strike up a conversation. She's playing her role to get next to him. As I said before, said again, all you need is one self-hating black man. That's all you need. The fix is in. It always comes with a price. So that there, he was still working. She showed those text messages and the emails between them. That's when he got fired, and I think that's when he must have flipped out. At the end of the day, let's be realistic. What is going to come from this is two things. Him in trouble, a lot of legal fees, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, you're going to probably just have two rich white women. The wife will get money, and then this girl might file a case too. Again, she said she was like, I guess, she was scared or something, what happened when he broke in. But you didn't call the police, you called your lawyer. I find that interesting. Another weird aspect is that I saw on social media is that reports are saying that the mistress, check this out. Now, they've been carrying on, Sherrone and the mistress, Basic Becky, have been carrying on for 2 years, they say. But here's the weird thing. Reports have been released that the girl, she has been, guess what? Following his wife way before then. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe that's why someone told him not to work with her. She has been, yes, following his wife before them, before this. So my thinking was, she's probably thinking, okay, I know what he likes. And what is that? A woman in white, which she qualifies for. They said she'd been following the wife, and the next thing you know, can you believe the wife started following her on social media? Can you imagine, girl? He just done put the donkey of the day dunce hat on. This right here is the dumbest dust bucket right now. You take the cake. I was saying after Shannon Sharp, who's going to be next? Who's going to get financed? You know how these men do. This is what they do. They create wealth for every group but their own. Again, at the end of the day, if the mistress files some kind of lawsuit against the school or against him, she will be paid. What's going to happen? You're going to have two paid white women off of one black man. For black women, all they have for you is a line, a liar line, disappointment, heartache, and dust. Get ready for the struggle of bus. That's where they leave you. That's where they leave you. Have you noticed? You're not going to find any black men saying, oh, she's sitting at home with them kids. How come his wife ain't working? But let it be a black woman. Or let me guess, she should go ahead and get a job too. This here, I'm glad they got rid of his dumb behind. This might be his karma. Maybe he didn't deserve that job. Look at the embarrassment for his wife. Maybe he didn't deserve that job. Now you're facing a felony, legal fees, might be a divorce. So really the trouble for you just began. You just made it a whole lot worse. So yeah, I guess so. When he was saying, I guess she won his life, he's referring to the report, I'm guessing, about the text messages and the emails that after she was fired, that's when she gave it to the university. So together, the both gonna lie and deny it, but then she gets fired. Oh, so now she's releasing the text messages, the emails, which proves their relationship. That's when he was fired. And then after that, is I guess what led us to hear him freaking out and going to a place and busting in. They get dumber by the day. It reminds me of a friend of mine called me 2 days ago. He's all upset and is freaking out. Long story short, his baby mama's Becky, and she's taking him to court. I tell you. So because he's coming to some more money, he called me so upset. His lawyer, and he's got a lawyer right now dealing with her. But the first lawyer that he had for child support, it was $10,000 for the retainer, and then he had to pay some money after that. The man has been paid. He asked for a copy of his case file because now there's a whole other issue going on. So he got his case file from the first lawyer that he hired for child support, and he was mad. He was livid. He was like, I can't believe his lawyer even hired like a private investigator and got some information on his baby mother. And he was like really upset because he said, I cannot believe it. He said he had all this information. He had all this information when we went to court and he never did use it. I said, it's a white man. I said, well, you don't understand. Your baby mother's white. The lawyer's white. Even though you're paying him, he wasn't going to hurt Becky. He was not going to make her look bad like that. Matter of fact, you didn't even need the joker because if you really think about it, all you should have done, given your salary, is put yourself on child support. You could have went down there your darn self. And so you done paid this lawyer. I said, he's a white man. He's not going to have Becky looking bad like that. And you pay for the information. You pay for everything. Now he's upset. Oh, now you want to do a malpractice lawsuit. I said, he's trying to protect her. He doesn't want to hurt Becky like that. He doesn't want to hurt her. What you don't get? In this community, the men love to see the women hurt. That's why they do what they do. They build wealth for everybody else. Again, at the end of the day, what is going to happen here? You're going to have two white women who are going to be sitting comfortable. The wife will, I'm sure, get millions. Their success rarely benefits the community. LeBron James will be the exception. A black wife, children, schools, investing, as if he's a norm. I'm not sports oriented, but I've seen some research about the man. Most of them do the exact opposite. So he thought Becky was going to sit up there and protect him, but oh no. I guess she realized, oh, if I'm gone, he is too. Listen, she already on the come up because she was making $58,000. And then the $58,000 under him went to $90,000. Woo! Wow, girl, for the same job. Where do they, especially in this economy, where do they do that at? And it seems calculated. I was thinking, so she was following his wife prior to this, then having relations. Then they're saying the girl was once pregnant and their pregnancy was canceled. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. She probably wanted that woman's spot. She probably wanted her spot. Imagine a wife the egg on your face, girl. It's out, social media, the news, it's everywhere. And then to realize that the woman was following you on social media, and then the wife turned around and followed her. They said that they were liking each other's posts. So maybe the wife thought she was a friend, and now look, come out, the neighbor's going to be looking at you. I guess you're not going to play golf this weekend if you do, or play tennis, huh? This is what these men do. They don't make sound decisions. This is what they do. They provide wealth to everyone else that doesn't look like them. This is what they do. That's why I don't understand women in my community. I don't understand black women just breathe like some crazy with a certified loser. If he had $1 million today, most of them would be gone. Remember Muhammad Ali's son left his wife and daughters in that shanty looking apartment after he got the inheritance? I was just saying, after Shannon Sharp, who's going to be next? The dumb dust bucket on the screen. It doesn't get unbelievable. Who's going to be next? Now we know. This is what they do. Again, at the end of the day, Sherrone is just a typical Tyrone. That kind of money from the mistress, he's putting hands into another community. To the wife, hands into another community. That's what they do. That is what they build for other communities all day long, and they love it. This might be his karma. So yeah, him blaming her, oh, ruined my life. No, you did this. But like I said, keep in mind the reports that have surfaced is saying that she was fired first. Okay, she was fired first. It was her. And he was still working there. And so after she was fired, she went back to the university and showed the text messages, emails, things like that. And it's making me wonder, maybe that's why they then turned around and rehired her. Again, she might still bring a complaint against him. Terrorized me. She was so scared. You were terrified. Oh my gosh, you're in danger. Yes. Let me call my lawyer. No. Most people in danger call 911. You're in danger. If you fear for your safety, calling your lawyer. But that's who she called. Why? This right here is not the end all. Oh, trust me, something is brewing. Something I bet you is brewing in the works. And at the end of the day, what we're going to go ahead and have is two white women getting paid off a black man. That's one reason the community is poor. Yes, I said it, because the black women sit up here and they suffer and scuffle with their man, and the mama gonna make it better for them. And then time they see success, boom, they're gone, and they go and give their wealth to everyone else. A black woman can ask one about a job, and she's a gold digger. Only a fool looking for dust. Only a foolish woman who doesn't have self-esteem. We still love you. We're going to pray for you, baby. Only a fool with low self-esteem. And see, sometimes you're so used to it. That's what the community teaches you. Oh, well, he can barely read. I'll take him. He's homeless. I'll take him. He made $3 last week. Sorry? Oh, that was his income for the whole month. I'll take him. The only qualifier is black and breathing. But when they get on, they know how to build and show up. Show up with something. This is what they do. So it just got worse. So him blaming her, you ruined my life. He might be referring to the fact that she was fired first. He was still employed, but then she went to the school, they say, and showed the text message to show that, hey, we haven't, not just she lied, but he's been lying too. So then he freaks out. Boom, there you have it. But again, just remember, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what's going to happen? There's going to be just another wealth distribution. And I don't want to hear about bringing the black man down. No, these self-hating fools, they bring themselves down. Clown of the week. Bringing the black, I'm so sick of hearing that a black woman never gets that kind of grace. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Like I said, at the end of it all, what's going to emerge is just two white women, wealthy with money. Didn't have to work for it. No, didn't have to earn it. They don't need a college degree. Again, said before, said again. All they have to do is find one self-hating black man and the fix is in. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.